Yeah,
Hey,
hey, it's a rap TV, man.
from the DFW Metro.
Y'all know who it is.
Stand the fuck up right now, man.
My music is
Peace and blessings. How y'all doing? It's your boy Lyre Luciano, aka the IssaRap Cat. Welcome to IssaRap TV. It's 2025. We've partnered with One Eye Media. Shout out to my bro CharmingMuzik and Audio Dynasty Group. Today we got a fire episode. We bringing y'all a 7 to 8 year vet in the game, an independent artist, man. Born Dalen Young, June 29th, 1998. My guy just dropped a fire project called The Fight, and we about to dig into it a little bit. We're gonna try to figure out who he is, how he got his name as DJ Sick. Hey man, what's up, DJ Sick? How you doing today, brother?
What's going on? What's popping? What's going on,
I'm blessed, man. Blessed and highly favored. I can't complain at all. How about yourself?
I can definitely say the same thing. You know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be here with you. You know, you opening your doors for me to, you know, tell these people a little bit how I'm, like, where I'm coming from and like how I came up, stuff like that. So it's a blessing.
Man,
it's a blessing.
And
Yeah.
for you to be here, man. We're gonna jump right into it. So, how long you been doing music?
Man, I've been realistically, like, I've been writing since I was like 13.
Okay.
And coming up, I was just like a quiet child, and so I felt like the only way for me to actually like get it out, like how I'm feeling and stuff like that, was just to write it down. And I've always been like a fan of music since I was a little kid, since I was a little boy. So I think when I turned 13, I started writing, kept writing, and then I didn't start recording and stuff like that till I was like 18, 19. So that's really whenever my career started like jumping off, was from around that time. But it's been around about 7, 8 years now. Yeah,
So since
yeah.
you been, like, really taking it serious and
for
you're
sure.
having your foot on the gas. Okay,
Yes, sir.
cool.
Yes, sir.
Your name, DJ Sick. How you come up with?
So what's crazy about that is like my twin brother, shout out my twin brother.
Shout out twin.
He actually the one that gave me my name, because before that I was just going by DJ. And I remember we was chopping it up one day and he was like, you should add Sick to your name. He was like, because the way you spit is like, it's so raw, it's sick. And I was like, I like it. And so the way I spell it is you had a $sign. I attached something to it later. It's like Sick stands for Success and Incredible Complete Knowledge King. So that's why it's like it's spelled the way it is. It got 2 K's instead of 1. So that's kind of, that's a little bit where my name came from.
That's dope, man. So what was your first project, the very first song that you ever wrote? Well, let me ask you this. What was the first song that you wrote that made you be like, all right, I'm taking this serious, right?
I think the first one that I ever wrote that I did, it was a song, I think this was back in like 2017 maybe. It was a song I wrote, my younger brother actually made the beat. It was a song called Cold World. And I was really just like trying to see what I could do on a song. So I think that's the song that I could definitely say that kind of just like pushed me. I was like, I can really, because people was rocking with it, and I was like, okay, I really got something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could really do this. You know?
What age was that?
I think I was like 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was like 18. Yeah.
Catching the good buzz.
Yeah. I was like 18 when I did that one.
That's dope, man. How many shows have you been doing? A lot of shows here recently.
Recently, I haven't hit the stage. It's been a little minute. But I want to say my last time hitting the stage was about a year ago, for this fashion show. But I'm no stranger to it.
Right.
You know,
to perform.
Yeah,
do you like to give a show? Are you one of the artists that like to give a show? You like rap over your lyrics, or you like to give a straight performance without the vocals?
I can really do either or. I can rap over my lyrics, or it's like I could really just give like a show for real. Me and my brother Nito, he's one of my artists that I do music with. Me and him, we usually hit the stage together, and like it's just our chemistry. We like to give the audience how we are even outside of music. You know, We talk shit to each other. You know what I'm saying? We do the most. We have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? That's anytime I do a show or something like that. I have fun, you know.
Right.
I love it. I tell people like sometimes I live on stage, you know.
Right. Being on stage, man, it's a whole different world when you're an artist.
Yeah.
It's like the escape.
Mhm.
And even when you write, man, so like what's your writing process like? How do you-
Usually when I'm writing, I'm by myself.
Right.
Just I could have been had a bad day, or I could have been had a good day. Sometimes like towards the end of the day or like going into the night, I kind of just like get by myself and I put my headphones on and I'll go through like instrumentals I have on my phone, kind of see what I'm feeling at the time. And it's it sounds crazy when I say this, but it's like sometimes I feel like the lyrics just fall right out of the sky and into my head. You know, I'll play around with it and then I'll have a line and I'll be like, that's it right there.
Yeah, I can completely relate to that.
Yeah.
'Cause I get into a specific type of pocket, man. I could be
Yeah.
at the house, not even thinking about writing music, and a specific beat to come on, and I'll
Yeah.
be like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Like
yeah, they,
your
just
veins
fall.
start lighting up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it. It's like your vein, like your soul light up, and it's like that's it right there.
Facts.
You know? So
Right. So you always write to a beat.
yeah, pretty
You
much.
don't write a cappella at all. So when you traveling,
You know what? For this album, I tried that for the first time.
Oh, you
So
did?
yeah, so some of the songs were a cappella, and I just put them on beats. Some of them, I was just kind of pouring out my heart, and it was just like this what I had in my head, you know. So I tried that before. I was always like, I just want to find a beat, you know. But it's crazy you said that. I just started trying that.
Man, I started back, so I'm right there with you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
a creative process, man. When I'm real big on you stretching your mind, right? You stretching your creativity, you exercising your wordplay,
For sure.
and your just your themes. So with the album, The Fight, you just released that, right?
Mhm. Yes,
I
sir.
listened to it, 16 tracks.
Yes, sir.
You know, I like it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like your flower. I told you who I kind of compared and told you who I thought you sound like,
For sure.
right?
Yes, sir.
But I didn't say it on camera.
Nah.
You give me the way I hear it. It sounds like you was inspired by Tupac. So that's just me giving an assumption. So
sure.
who was your top inspirations?
Like I say, I definitely say he was one of them. Because like I said, that man he's been gone for how long now? And like
Man.
people still buy his shirts, listen to his music. And like I'd be telling people, I'm like, man, my grandkids gonna know who that man is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he's definitely one of them. I always tell people my number one person that I would say inspired me too is Tech Nine. I feel like he one of the realest in the game.
He definitely
You know,
is.
Tech Nine. I would say I ain't gonna lie. I like Gates. I'm a Gates fan, Kevin Gates.
Okay.
And as far as groups go, I was really big in Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Man.
Yeah, I love them. Love them to death. So it's kind of like, I mean, and my list is long. You know, that's just to name a few.
Right.
But my list is long.
So you originally from out here as well? From Dallas?
Nah, I was born in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay.
So I moved down here a couple years back with my family and just been out here ever since. So
That's dope.
yeah,
From the Lubbock. I know a few people out there in Lubbock.
yeah.
You know, much love. Shout out to Lubbock, Texas.
Yes, sir. Shout out.
So what was the inspiration behind this album? Let's get back to this album, The Fight. The name. What the name? How did you come up with the name?
So I didn't, and speaking of the album, I didn't come up with the name till later, till like I was really thinking to myself. But the whole, how I came up with it was, I felt like for a long time, and I'm gonna be very like thorough and honest. I feel like for a long time I was just fighting with a lot within myself, like my insecurities, my inner demons, all that stuff. I just really feel like I was very anxious. My anxiety was through the roof, just coming from stuff I've been through and like not knowing what's ahead of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just I don't know. I just felt like it'd be times where I feel like I just be spooked for no reason. But it's like the fight. I chose that name because that's what I was dealing with. I felt like I was fighting to be a better man. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where that album came from.
It's I'm glad that you said something about it was like a battle with you, because you got a track on there called War With Myself, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And as I was listening to it, I was like, I wonder what was the whole concept behind the album. Like, was this so it was pretty much you battling, like, okay.
Yeah. Throughout some of the album, it was a lot of me talking to myself, like Dalen or DJ Sick talking to Dalen, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to help Dalen become a better person, you know what I'm saying? So throughout the album, I was definitely at war with myself and like talking to myself, just trying to motivate myself to do better,
Sound like you, the caterpillar going into the cocoon.
Yes, sir.
To come out to a butterfly, right?
Yeah.
So when I asked, was DJ Sick able to help Dalen?
Ooh, you know what? I gotta give you some on that one. Ain't nobody ever asked me that. My answer to that is yes. He's helping Dalen every day. Right. Because sometimes Dalen just want to go home and just tucking the shell away from the world. You know what I'm saying? But DJ Sick is always there to remind him you way better than that.
Exactly.
So yes, he has. He has for sure.
So you able to translate some of that conviction, some of that emotions and stuff through your pen and your paper when you doing your music, and when you get in the booth, it's a release, right?
Yeah, man. Like sometimes I know, especially with some of the songs I got back, like whenever I listen to them, like some of them just like send chills down my spine just because of. Sometimes it don't even feel like I'm listening to myself, but it's me. You know what I'm saying? It feel like it's coming from like a whole nother person. I still don't even know how to describe that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I release it, and I know at the same time I'm helping somebody that's going through it. So that's one of my main messages, is like just to play my part and help healing somebody.
Right. Did you put yourself in any uncomfortable thinking, critical thinking situations in the creation of your album?
I don't. A little bit. I say a little bit. I was really just, my whole thought process was just like, whenever I started working on it, I was just literally pouring out my heart. You know what I'm saying? And like some of the songs just came out to what they were. Especially a lot of the songs, I was just pouring out my heart. I didn't know what I was gonna name it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this is how I feel. This is what's on my soul. This is what on my heart. So that's kind of like where it all came from. But I'll say a little bit though. As far as the critical thinking, yeah.
Out of all 16 tracks, what are your top three?
Top three. Top three. My number one is a Message to My Child. Cause that one is like, I got a baby on the way right now. I'm a first time father.
Congratulations.
My number two would be My Life. Just because I feel like that was kind of like a turning point in the album. And my number three would be Legend, because I feel like I brought like a whole nother energy on that song. I feel like it was a different energy from me. So,
what messages were you mainly conveying throughout the whole album as an entire, right? To the consumers, because we know what you was about, but what message was you trying to get across to the listeners?
So the message that I was trying to get across to the people that's listening is that once you go from like track 1 all the way down to track 16, it's like I said, it's a fight with me to be a better person. Like the first couple songs were just like me getting real deep, getting real with you, and then like the last couple songs were just like me just having fun on it again, me just like being motivational, me just pushing, just pushing out like the positivity and stuff like that. So I would say to them, it's just like just showing people like I'm not perfect. Sometimes I feel like that's a misconception about me.
Right.
I'm not perfect, and I am working on myself to be a better man. So, yeah.
You don't mind me asking, what steps do you take?
One is like I get up, and I talk to God. Every morning I get up.
Right on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Very heavy. Before I go into, I tell him thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I just try to, I get around people that love me, like my family. I try to look myself in the mirror and tell myself positive things, So also it's just like, and doing music, really. You know what I'm saying? I think those are like steps I'm taking,
Right.
So I just feel like those are just a few things I kind of just, that's on my routine right now. So, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
man, I'm not gonna lie, and I love the steps because they simple steps, and they not. I'm not gonna say they simple, but everybody don't get up and take them every day,
for sure.
right? I learned, taking accountability into who you are.
I like that. I like that.
You,
for sure. Yeah.
It allows you to stay consistent. It allows you to wake up and do that every day. You hold yourself accountable to something every day, then you be
sure.
able to change, man. And as far as with your music, man, I think the message you tried to get across or that you was looking to get across, you got across it. You got it across to my ears, right? Because I was able to listen to it. I was able to listen to it from 1 to 16.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I did my homework on you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I feel you.
And I
Hey.
enjoyed it. Some stood out way more. And I think the very first one, I know for sure War With Myself was the favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what really, I was like, okay, this right here, what I feel like the album is really about. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's really what made me listen to it. I listened to that one more than I listened to anything. It was just kind of diving into that one.
For sure.
But what are your plans as far as with, pushing the album? What you got planned for?
Like I said, I'm still gonna do like a couple more interviews, promoting it. I'm in the process of putting another show together.
Okay.
Next month.
Okay.
I'm getting all the details right now. I'm just trying to get everything together with that. So I'm doing that. Also, dropping videos from the project. I'm working on that. I think War With Myself might be the next one I do.
All right, say,
You
man,
know what
let
I'm
me
saying?
know.
I might try to put like a whole story behind that one.
Yeah, that'll be dope. That'll be dope.
And just like networking, just trying to get with the people I need to get with, just trying to put it in their ears for real, So that's kind of where I'm at with pushing it. Yeah.
So who helped with the engineering and the production of your album, man? Let's shout them out, show them some love.
So Nito, my younger brother, he the one actually like engineered it, mixed it, mastered all the songs on there. As far as production goes, I used a couple dudes. Shout out DJ Chop a Lot. He did War With Myself. He produced that beat. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Chop a Lot.
Another dude named Young R's. He did a couple tracks. He actually did the one to Message to My Child. Trying to think of who else was producing on there. Another dude, his name is Beat Money DP. He did a song on there called called Back Against the Wall. But yeah, those are like some of the producers and like my engineer for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole gang.
For sure.
It's important, man, to me, especially at IssaRap TV, that everybody get the proper recognition because, man, like without a beat, the artist is nothing.
For sure.
Without the engineer, a song is nothing.
For sure.
You need everybody, right? You need a good solid team.
For sure. And that's what I'm learning. I'm still in my journey, just trying to come across the right people. But the people I got right now, I love them to death. Y'all know I love y'all. Sick Gang for life. Shout out
to the Sick Gang.
Yeah, believe that.
Yeah. So man, I don't want to waste too much of my. I ain't gonna take too much more of your time up. But before we do get out of here, right? I do want you to look at the camera, man. And I want you to give inspirational message to the independent artists that are trying to grow like we trying to grow, and to the platforms that everybody that's out here growing, independent artists that's trying to make it. Give them some advice, give them some motivational words, inspirational words, if you don't mind, man.
So what I want to say to all the independent artists out there doing it, y'all keep pushing, especially if you from the ground up. It don't matter if you your only cheerleader. Listen to me. If you your only cheerleader and you still grinding day to day, you spending your own money day in, day out to make it pop, and you getting it cracking every day, man, keep pushing. I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? And be you. You don't gotta be something you not. You know what I'm saying? Just be you and stick to what you know. You know what I'm saying? Your fans are gonna forever feel you whenever you stick to who you are and what you know. And have fun with it, Have fun doing your music, doing your concerts, your live shows, stuff like that. Ain't nobody perfect, but you make mistakes every day, but you just gotta learn from them. That's what I say. Yeah.
That's real. That's real, man. Let everybody know where they can find you at on all your social media platforms, brother.
So y'all can find me on Instagram at DJSick1. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Dalen Young. I'm on Twitter, or X now, under DJ Sick the Great. And all my music is on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you streaming music at, I'm there. So
that's what's up, man.
Yes,
I ain't gonna lie, DJ Sick, man. It's been a pleasure.
I thank you for having me. I
appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
Of course, this ain't gonna be the last time we link up.
Not at all.
We're gonna have many more opportunities, especially when you do the video. Let us know. We'll come out and pop out.
Oh yeah.
Do some behind the scenes.
I like that. Yeah.
That's a bet, man.
Yeah.
Well, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Lyre Luciano, the IssaRap Cap, and that's a wrap. See y'all next time.